Hello everyone, a very good morning and I welcome all of you to today's class where we are going to discuss time and tenses. I am Dr. Sulagna Mohanty, Assistant Professor, Department of Language, Culture and Society, SRM Institute of Science and Technology. So in today's class, we are going to explore what are the meaning of tenses and how we look at past, present and future time. So let's start. Grammar is something that is with us since we are in our school. So this is something that we are not studying for the first time. So when you look at tenses, you must remember that in your school also you must have studied that we have three types of tenses. The first one is present tense, second one is past tense, and third one is future tense. Now, what exactly is the meaning of tense and why do we use tense? When we want to know the time of an action that has already happened or that is happening or will happen in the future, we use tense. Or in simple words, we can say that from the tense of a sentence, we understand whether an action is already completed or it is going on or it will happen in the future. So when we discuss that there are three types of tenses, now first we will discuss present tense. And in present tense, we will discuss the four forms of present tense. Now, what are those four forms of present tense? As you can see, in present tense, we have four forms called simple present tense, present continuous tense, which is also known as present progressive, then present perfect tense, and we have present perfect continuous tense. So before going to simple present, let me tell you a little bit about subject and object. Please remember that in every sentence we have a subject, but not necessarily that every sentence has one object also. So first I will give you some example where we have both subject and object. Now what is the subject? Subject is the doer, someone who does the action, the person or that thing that is doing the action. For an example, the cow eats grass. So what is the subject here? The subject here is cow. And when we look at object, it is the person or thing that is receiving the action. Like the cow eats grass. So what is being eaten? Grass is being eaten. So grass is the object here. In the same way, Tina plays the piano. So what Tina is playing? Tina is playing piano. Here Tina becomes the subject and piano becomes the object. At the same time, I also told that it is not necessary that every sentence will have an object. For an example, I sleep. So here in I sleep, I is the subject and sleep is the verb. I don't have any object in this sentence. But if I say I am singing a song or I sing Hindi songs, so I will be the subject here and songs will be the object. Hindi songs or songs, it will be the object. Okay. Now why it is important? Because to discuss simple present, first we must know the subject and the object, and then there is another very important thing that we must know is the first person, second person and third person, because only in the simple present what happens, there is a change when it is the third person. Now look at this list, look at this table. In singular we have first person I, me, second person you, third person he, she, it, him, her. Then in plural first person we have we, us, second person you, and third person he, she, it, him, her, they, them. So accordingly, The first person, second person, and third person. In the third person simple present, what we will do, if we have he, she, or it, then we will use s. So here you can see he likes chocolate, but they like rice, because he third person singular number, that's why we said likes, but they is third person plural number, so it is like. In the same way, go becomes goes, wash becomes washes, so he goes, he washes. They catch or I catch, he catches. I fix, he fixes. I miss, he misses. I buzz, he buzzes. So in this way, we add es or s in the third person. Now we will look at some examples for simple present, which would be easy for you to understand. I cycles to work, which you can see is wrong, because we have used s in the verb. I cycle to work means I go to my work in cycle. He cry all the time. You see that it is wrong. It is written he cries all the time, because he third person singular number, that's why it becomes cries. My watch keeps good time. So keeps is simple present. Lemon is always sour. So is here the simple present, because it is talking about a state of being. For an example, sky is blue. So that is also simple present. The referee blows the whistle. As we know, the referee third person singular number, so it will become blows. Blows the whistle. So there are some sentences we will see, and all these are from very popular web series. I am not in danger. I am the danger. You can see I am not. That is simple present. I am. That is simple present. So here am not and am are simple present. In the same way, here again from a very popular movie. So violence, violence, violence. I don't like it. I avoid. So I do not like it. So do not like it. Simple present. I avoid. Avoid is simple present. But Valence likes me. Valence third person singular number likes me. So we use S. And I can't avoid or I cannot avoid. So cannot is simple present here. So in simple present tense, what are the situations where we use it? When something is a habit, when something is a fact, when something is an opinion, when something is a schedule, when something is a regular action. So for an example, we can see here simple present tense, and the formula is subject plus verb and then s. It means if it is first person singular number or plural, or second person singular number or plural, or third person plural like they, then we will use only the verb. But if we have third person singular number, then we will use s, and then plus there will be object depending on the sentence. The dog chases the cat. The dogs chase the cat. So the dog is singular, so it becomes chases. And then when it becomes plural, the dogs chase the cat. So when it comes to habit, I wake up at 6 a.m. He eats rice every day. Fact, the sun rises in the east. The earth revolves around the sun. I am a singer. Then opinion. I like Spanish. Nitish believes in honesty. And then schedule, something that is official. The meeting starts at 10 a.m. So this kind of sentences you can see in newspaper also. India wins the World Cup. Something that is official. The meeting starts at 10 a.m. The Prime Minister meets the Army Chief tomorrow. Even though we are talking about future time, we are using simple present form. Then regular action. I go to school by bus. He sings well. So all these are example of simple present tense. So here are some questions that you can do as exercise. Complete the sentences using the correct form of verb to make the simple present tense sentence. First one is given as an example. He does her work on time. The verb is do, which is there in the bracket. So she does her work on time. Peter watches horror movies. My sister cooks dinner daily. He studies Italian every Monday. She eats her food slowly. I like to play soccer. They run in the ground. He likes pop music. She walks fast. I finish my work on time. This looks beautiful. So according to the first person or second person or singular or plural or third person singular or plural, our verb changes in simple present. Now this is a very interesting activity. You can do it. So simple present tense, subject plus verb plus object. So here what we have to do, we have to fill in the blank. So you can see the verbs at the bottom, and what you can do in your free time, you can do this exercise. You can fill the blank with the proper verb. Now there is another work, underline the verb. So Joy doesn't share food. So you look at it like Joy does not share food. So here the simple present tense is does not. Next, we will see auxiliary verb because that also helps in a simple present. So next we are going to next we are going to our present continuous, then present perfect, then present perfect continuous. So you should be able to understand the auxiliary verbs also. Now we will go to present continuous tense. For an example, what is he doing? He is swimming. He is not sleeping. So we see is and then the verb, then ing. What is she doing? She is dancing. She is not reading. What are they doing? They are running. They are not eating. So here you see present continuous or in present progressive. What do we do? It can be an unfinished action. It can be a temporary situation. It can be a temporary habit. It can be an annoying habit. It can be a definite future plan. For an example, as you can see the formula, subject plus am or is or are, depending on first person, second person, third person, then verb plus ing plus object. So she is reading a book. I am writing a letter. I am living in Bangalore. So in this sentence, you can see that there is no object. I am living in Bangalore. He is sleeping a lot these days. They are meeting the Prime Minister tomorrow. So definite future plan. So all these things comes with present continuous. So he is flying. What are they doing? They are dancing. Present continuous. What is he doing? He is yelling. What is he doing? He is running. What are they doing? They are fighting. And in this way, present continuous can be understood. Next, we will go to present perfect. In present perfect, we have subject plus has or have plus past participle form of the verb plus object. So some recently finished action like she has lost her wallet. Have you ever eaten biryani before? Man has walked on the moon. I have seen this movie many times. So these are some examples of present perfect tense. I have already arrived. I have already eaten. These are another examples. Now the last part are present perfect, continuous or progressive. So here what we will do, subject plus has or have plus been plus verb plus ing plus object. For an example, I have been living in Bangalore for the last 5 years. I have been studying here since 2018, or I have been studying here since January. I have been living in this house for the last 5 weeks, or I have been going to the gym recently. So in this way, we will have present, perfect, continuous, progressive. So here you can see I have been studying since 9 a.m. I have been studying for 3 years. Aslali has lived in London since April. He has lived in London for 5 years. So this is the exercise for the same. So in this way, today we discussed the what are the three tenses, and we discussed the present tense, the four forms of present tense. I hope you all enjoyed this class, and we will again meet in our next lecture. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.